Everybody, and welcome to Cookhouse Recording Studios. Once again, we're live at Cookhouse with a few folks who happen to stop by. And Lonnie Knight happened to stop by, too, and he brought a few friends with him, too, who you'll hear a little bit later on in the program. Lonnie's been around for a while. He's been playing in most of the folk clubs around here for a while. He played with a group called City Mouse out of Mankato, and there's some pretty nice people in that group. I saw them last year down at Rapidan. And right now, we're going to turn the hour over to Lonnie Knight.
Well, thank you. I guess if you can announce me in that condition, then I can play in this condition. Tina, she's a laughing time in summer. Sits upon a sylvan sky in a land of rainbows bright before the morning. Golden eyes cry a single tear to help the time in passing. Tina dance, Tina run, Tina make the sky your home. Even though you're all alone. And Tina, she's imprisoned by her sunlight. Rides upon a mistral fell, the wind the only lover there to greet her. And golden eyes cry a single tear to rain upon the autumn. Tina sing, Jeremiah, Tina lie upon your clouds, very lonely and very proud. Tina flies alone, brings you joy in slumber. Tina cries for freedom, Tina longs to die. She cries to you in silence. Who's your lady? Who's your lady? Was a laughing time. A rain bridge in the darkest sky, alone to be the magic of my dream. Golden eyes closed forever long before you'd known them. Tina dance to the sky, to each lifetime to cry. Tina smile, Tina die. Live radio. I haven't quite gotten used to the idea yet of what this is all about. Put up with the tuning. Just washed my hands before I came out here, and it's really a mistake to wash your hands or to clean off the neck of your guitar before you start a set. Something always goes wrong, man. So wait, it's coming up sooner or later. In my country garden, garden underneath the mountain where the damn nettles growing all around the door. Early in the morning, the sun rolls up the mountain, falling in the evening to the sea once more. Taking water from the brook and wondering who it was who took the stones from the mountain and built this cottage here. 2 up and 2 down, miles from the nearest town. I wonder who he was, though the reason why is clear. We'll take a bunch of nettles and add them in the water drawn from the stream running outside the door. Leave them for a month or 2, then bottle it and drink the brew and watch the suns roll down to the sea once more. Taking wood to build a fire, could you really get much higher than standing in the doorway with a glass of nettle wine? My lady beside me, the mountains behind me, before me the sea and the red skyline now.
Thank you. You got another one to wait, bro. Thank you. Oh, let's see. I don't know quite what to say about this next one. I wasn't going to do this tonight, but I was making out a song list last night or this morning or sometime and asked my wife for assistance in what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And she said, you know, you're missing the boat on this tune. She said, you really should do this one, and I never do this one anymore at all. But it's called Spinning, and it's about it's a cliche, you know, about life going on and things changing and people not knowing the same people anymore. Dedicated to a house that I used to live in with a bunch of people before I decided to settle down and live with one person instead. A couple times. I still remember the house where we all lived, where people came dancing from miles around. Some came to sing a song, some came to talk all night long. There were bottles of wine to share and magic to give. I still remember the house where we lived. Spinning wheel make her a gown of white satin. Spinning wheel make me a coat of brocade. Now we've all come to dance to the music. We've all come to join your parade. Spinning wheel, don't let the music fade. La da 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 da. I loved a lady with colors in her hair. The night was a hideout, a cloak that we wore. Oh, how the summer ran, and so did we, hand in hand. Unspoken promises, hours that we shared. I loved a lady with light in her hair. My spinning wheel make her a gown of white satin. Spinning wheel make me a coat of brocade. Now we've all come to dance to your music. We've all come to join your parade. Spinning wheel, don't let the music fade. Da, 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 da,
laughing young ladies filled up our hearts and filled up our heads. And the wine poured ruby red. Lately I've noticed my hands move so slow as that funny old face in the glass really neat. Where has my lady gone and where is our dancing till dawn? Now tambourine shakers come and light up our nights. Come spin this magic wheel, come make it right. Now spinning wheel, make her a day full of sunlight. Spinning wheel, make me a good man again. Now we've danced out our hearts to the mad music makers. Missed the parade, thrown our seeds to the wind. Spinning wheel, don't let the music end. Spinning wheel, don't let the music end. Thank you. Now, see, I assembled this whole group of people in the last couple of days, some of whom I've played a whole lot with before, and some people who I've never played with before. And one by one, they'll be coming out here and leaving here again. And no particular order. They'll just either be here or they won't be here. Now this one here is Billy Steiner, and he's with a group called City Mouse. He's either the best harp player in the Midwest or the worst guitar player in the Midwest. So he's going to play harp on this thing. I got no castle on a hillside, I've got no promises. Just an hour full of good times and a pocket full of moments by wishing well. And I'm not a saint, I got no kind of moments looking well. I got no magic lantern shining, just a dream to catch before my time. Down, down. Well, hey, look around, hear the sound. Look for my face in the crowd. Well, I stand on every corner, mama. Keep your sons and daughters home before they catch those walking blues and leave you. And they'll leave you soon. And I'm not a man, shadow of a child's parade in sunny lands. A sail to catch the wrong wind and a dime to put the phone call through to talk to you, just to talk to you. And I'm not a king, I got no castle on a hillside, there's no promises. Just an hour full of good times and a pocket full of moments by wishing well. There's no one can tell I'm lonely, I keep it hidden well. Steiner. Thank you. Now, this is one from the album. I have to start laughing now because friends of mine have said, well, when's it going to be out? And I said, well, 2 weeks. And I've been saying that since the middle of May. And, well, no, I was going to start doing it middle of September. It's been the middle of May since it was supposed to be out. And it's still not. So I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and have to wake my old lady up and say, did I really do it? Really? Or am I faking this? But anyway, this is Joni Mitchell tune. Slept last night in a good hotel. Now went shopping today for jewels. The wind rushed around in the dirty town, and the children let out from the school. I was standing on a noisy corner, waiting for the walking green. Across the street he stood, and he played real good on his clarinet for free. Now me, I play for fortune, and those velvet curtain calls. Got a black limousine, and I got 2 good friends escorting me to the hall. And I play if you have the money, or if you're a friend to me. But the one-man band by the quick lunch stand, he was playing real good for free. Now nobody stopped to hear him, though he played so sweet and high. They knew he had never been on TV, so they passed his music by. Meant to go over and ask for a song, maybe put on a harmony. Well, I heard his refrain as the signal changed. He was playing real good for free. Thank you. Billy will be back up in a little bit, do some more stuff. This is a classic bummer tune. Now, I lost a booking agency over this. I was playing a lot of clean-cut clubs, or they kept trying to put me into a lot of clean-cut clubs where you do a lot of top 40 songs and this and that. And people constantly request tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. And I'd go in and I'd do all these downer tunes. And people would get up and walk out and get depressed and leave. Anyway, this is dedicated to my old booking agency. Not you, David, somebody else. And it's probably the downerest downer tune I know in the whole world. And it's called But the Blues. It starts, it gets so hard that I don't have to tell you. I got a lot of things that my heart wants to sell you, but the blues. But the blues, like a child of mine, like a lover, like a bottle of ruby wine. The blues come rolling across my mind. The blues come rolling across my hands and heart in time. Time seems to find me where I stand. Abused and disillusioned, and maybe only half a man. But I offer you my hand. Take what you can of me. Been set ashore on a no man's island in the middle of a stormy sea. So what have you got to lose? Only your right to choose. There's nobody here but us heroes and the blues. Like a ball of clay, like a black and freezing hole in the middle of a sunny day. The blues, they come rolling across my mind. The blues come rolling across my hands and heart in time. In time it seems to know me by my name. Feeds the fools who change the rules each time I try to play the game. And they always say the same. There's no one to blame but me. But I'm not complaining, I'm only straining my little bit of purity. So won't you please let me come inside, salvage my wounded pride, 'cause there's nobody left to hide me but the blues. Like a rolling wheel, like a losing hand when you know damn well you fixed the deal. The blues, Lord, tell me how to feel. The blues get hard to tolerate, but Lord, at least they're real. And each time I reach the end, I'm back to the start again. It gets so hard I don't have to tell you. Got a lot of things that my heart wants to sell you, but the blues, Lord, the blues. This is nice. I mean, all the other people can just turn off the radio if they get tired of this, but you folks have to stay in it. People guarding the doors. This is Mike Cass. Mike's going to play a little dobro, and later he's going to play that pedal steel sitting there. Suppose I better put my cape on, hadn't I? See if we're still in tune. This was written by Dick Pinney, who is from Milwaukee, I believe. He's currently living in Iowa City. I have no idea why. Working with a fellow named Greg Brown, who is the gentleman who wrote Rudy Toot Toot for the Moon, if any of you have Michael Johnson's album there. now it's all tied in together. Now you know what I'm talking about. And he wrote this song when he was in the Army, or in some part of the armed forces, when he was in Alaska. Staring at a glacier, he said. Got it? It's called Motherlode. Got beggars on my trail, leaning ragged rail, and hold me while I mail in again. If I think in cold and find that Motherlode, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I've been blessed, when I give you some. I'll move on with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave your key by the door, and I'll leave in jubilation, be returning for some more. But your face is froze across, long ago been frosted over, and it looks unreal. If I doubt your mind, I'll be pulled along by kind of a spirit that makes me feel that you may know me when I've been blessed, when I give you some, then I'll move on with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave your key by the door, and I will leave in jubilation, be returning for some more. Beggars on my trail, a leaning ragged rail, and to hold me while I'm ailing again. If I think in cold, I find that Motherlode, Lord, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I have been blessed, when I give you some, then I'll move on with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave your key by the door, and I will leave in jubilation, and be returning for some more. Cast.
Those of you who are into looking around will have noticed that the dobro player has now been replaced by a piano player. And those of you out there in Radio Land will have to be told, so now you know. That's John Einwick, and John Einwick is quite possibly one of the best musicians Minneapolis has at the moment. Can you still play? Look at his shoes. Only guy I know with red work boots. It's pretty close, isn't it? All right. This is called Railroad Hat. I have a friend named Steve Alaric who has a lot of hats. He has a summer cowboy hat and a winter cowboy hat and a railroad hat, and he goes out and hitchhikes around the country a lot. In fact, he just left yesterday for somewhere. And the other day I stole his hat from him, stole his railroad hat and took it home. I've never hopped a train in my entire life, but I'm a folk singer, and folk singers are supposed to hop trains. They're supposed to go down to Texas and get in gunfights and ride the rails and ride on trucks and do everything. I drink, I do that much of it, but anyway, that's where Railroad Hat came from. Some railroad shoes. All I need's a freight train. I can sing those railroad blues. But I live in the city, city ways and means. The only tracks I roll on are the tracks of railroad dreams. And now I've got a cowboy hat, I've got some cowboy shoes. All I need's the open range, I can sing those cowboy blues. But I buy my food at the grocery, I get my cigarettes from a box, and I'm too busy worrying about closed doors and locks. Well, I can talk about the four winds, 'cause I don't know but one that rolls round my window to chase away the sun, while the newspaper dances in the gutter where the rains can run. Can't sing about the four winds, 'cause I don't know but one that rolls round my window to chase away the sun, while the newspaper dances in the gutter where the rains can run. But now I've got a dreamer's hat and I've got some dreamer shoes. And I got lots of dreams and I can sing those dreamers blues. So listen to the music, follow where it leads, and no one has to know about things I've never seen. Never seen. Can you make me laugh before I make you cry?
Open up my eyes and bend this bitter smile. I still remember how to laugh. Put the stars back in my eyes if you're so wise. Could you surprise me? Who could take her place? Would you take mine? I had a life before. Could you make it shine? You're just a face to me today. Will you take the chance and say you understand me? Or just glad hand me? I'm really not that hard to please. Sometimes sugar makes me sneeze, Lord, and sometimes I can't see too clearly. If you lie, still I'd like to think you care. I'm standing here, you're standing there. If you got more than me, we'll share it. But if not, we might still bear it. If we try, if we try. Still think living's fine, I'm looking for my own. Been said 1,000 times, a house is not a home. So if I'm going home with you, I'd like to know just what you'll do to try to know me. If you show me, you can make me laugh. John will also be back later. It's kind of, I don't know quite what this is like. It's like a gourmet menu, I guess, where the waiter keeps coming out with the next course and bringing out this next little head on a platter. Excuse the tuning. I had the pleasure of working about 2 or 3 weeks ago with Norman Blake in Rockford, Illinois. If there's any bluegrass fans out there, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And if you're not a bluegrass fan, then you probably don't know who Norman Blake is. Unless you read the credits on Dylan albums, because he did, I think he did Nashville Skyline with Dylan, and he's played with Chris Christopherson and John Hartford and almost everybody in the world, and he's still an unknown sideman by and large as far as a lot of the country is concerned. Anyway, he wrote this tune called Old Brown Case, named for his guitar case, and I kind of tried to learn it from him. And it's an instrumental, and this is how it goes, I think. Thank you. Thank you. Now I need a whole bunch of you up here. In order of appearance, this is Fred Argir from Big Fork, Minnesota, also from Austin, Texas. Behind him is Terry Ike, call him Eisenhower, from somewhere in Iowa. You're from somewhere in Iowa. You're from anywhere in Iowa, I think. I don't know where Billy is. Oh, see, now Billy's going to screw up the schedule somehow or another. There he is. Hi, Bill.
San Antone.
Oh, did you? Yeah. How do we feel? All right, this one, he said, is a Townes Van Zandt tune. Townes is a kind of a... Now, I'm not supposed to say anything blasphemous or illegal or immoral or dirty. He's a heroin freak from somewhere in Texas. From Houston? I understand he's off the stuff now. He just drinks himself silly all the time. Also writes some very nice tunes. How you feel? This one's called Pancho and Lefty, and it's a story of two Mexican outlaws. It's kind of biblical, kind of allegorical in a way. Lefty turns Pancho into the Federales troops for 40 pesos and splits for Cleveland. Living on the road, you know, is bound to leave you free and clean. But now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only son, but a favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a band of boys, his horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Now Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words, oh, but that's the way it goes. All the Federales said they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. I left it on all night long like he used to. The dust from Pancho lived down south, bit and in Lefty's mouth. The daily late old Pancho low left his bed for Ohio, where he got the bread to go, where there ain't nobody knows. All the Federales said they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Billy? poets, they tell how Pancho fell, how Lefty is living in a cheap hotel. Now the desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so this story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. Well, he only did what he had to do. Ah, but now he's growing old, And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long, out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales said they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong, out of kindness, I suppose. Thank you. Now the wiggly strings, right. This is a wiggly string guitar as opposed to a stiff string guitar, which was the last one I had out. God, you're all here already. Now, they can compensate for the folks that are listening to it on the radio, but this might be a little loud for some of you in here, so. As long as I can remember. As long as I can remember. What? Will you stop it? Give him a microphone. As long as I can remember, I wanted to write a country tune. And this wasn't quite a country tune until I got Mike Cass on pedal steel playing it with me, and now it is. Anything's a country tune or a Hawaiian tune, and there's no words that I don't understand in this, so it's a country tune. Huh? Can't trust an electric guitar to stay in tune. You can put it down 5 minutes later, it's off somewhere else again. Anyway, this comes from a little conversation I had with my conscience sitting in front of a barroom mirror one night. It's called Don't Remind Me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't remind me of faces behind me. Don't remind me of cold, lonely nights and old lovers' fights and tears that I know would only blind me. And if you have to talk, make it sweet or take a walk. Don't be cruel to this poor boy who's hiding behind this glass of wine. Well, I know that you can hear, and the beggar at the door of your kindness, yes I am. Now be my friend. Don't remind me that you remember when some kind of sunlight would fill up my eyes. Don't pierce my disguise. Don't tell me that the strongest trees bend. I know that I have got to learn each time that I turn. Every heartbeat makes me older, colder, and harder to burn. So won't you fill up your glass? Now don't be an ass. Hey, you know this sweet pain is something that I've earned. Yes, it is. Don't remind me that you know my face, each line and every trace of the memories that I can't leave behind me. Lord, I know that you can hear. You're the one I really fear. You're my face in the mirror. Wish I could break you, shake you off of my mind, but you'd still be here, I know, to remind me of my woe. I guess I'm stuck with you till the end of time, and that's one more reason for another glass of wine. You. Now, give me a something, anything, G or a D, D. Next time anybody tells you not to use a capo on an electric guitar, believe them. We're going to leave you with... Oh, really? Already, man? I took a shower this afternoon. All right. We're going to leave you with one. This is actually history in the remaking right here. This tune was first recorded in this studio thousands upon thousands of years ago. Whoa, that's a hair, isn't it? No, I'll get by. Anyway, we decided we wanted to end with this because we all knew it, and none of us would have to rehearse it at all. You just get up here and do it. It's an old Dave Dudley tune, and I think we're going to run out of time during this one. So I thank everybody now for being here, and I really did have a good time, and I really am glad y'all came by. Oh, this is horrible to end with this one because I only have to drive 4 blocks to get home. It's called 6 Days on the Road, and I'm going to make it home tonight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like never before. A speed zone ahead, all right. Lord, I ain't seen a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Got 10 forward gears and a sweet Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. Nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales. Said it seemed like a month since I kissed my sweet darling goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guy. I could have one to hold me tight, but I'm gonna see my baby tonight. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight. Take it, Mike. Don't mean she's slow. They got 2 big stacks and the smoke keeps blowing black as gold. My hometown is coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight. Take me home. Thank you very much, folks. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lonnie Knight. And Lonnie, it was nice of you to bring some friends along, too. Nice people. Good music.
You've been listening to a live stereo concert from Cookhouse Recording Studios in Minneapolis, featuring music by Lonnie Knight